Come on in, welcome to my home. Today we are going to be making buckeyes. Buckeyes are just peanut butter and chocolate candies that sort of resemble a buckeye, if you've ever seen one, the things that are on the trees. But these are so easy to make, and this is just I think this is one of the more original versions of the recipe, because you can add other things to it, including like graham cracker crumbs. Some people add cereal, but no, I didn't do any of that. The recipe is listed down below in the description, and you just saw me add my peanut butter and my softened regular butter. It's not softened, but it's it is softened. It's just, room temperature. Then we're going to add our vanilla. Yes, that is homemade vanilla. I absolutely love making my own vanilla, and there is a video where I teach how to make vanilla. But it is really simple. Anybody can do it. But let's get these things mixed first, and that's the important part. This really, really, truly has to be mixed well. So go ahead and scrape that bowl multiple times, because if you have even the slightest areas that are not mixed, you are literally going to be biting into, big areas of just plain butter. And while some people might think that that's wonderful and fantastic, some people would say that that is absolutely horrible. It's up to you to decide if you think it's horrible or wonderful. The peanut butter that I used, I did not make my own peanut butter for this. You absolutely could, but I do find that natural peanut butter has a tendency to not work that well, because the oil wants to separate out, the whole 9 yards of that. So yeah, we really don't want that kind of thing happening. So once we get that peanut butter completely and totally mixed in there, and I mean completely and totally thoroughly mixed in, then comes the big thing, which you're noticing I have this. At first, even I was looking at that wondering, what on earth is that? It's powdered sugar. That's the powdered sugar. So yeah, then you're going to very, very slowly add the powdered sugar to this until it becomes a dough. And it will become a very stiff dough, because what you're going to be ending up doing, I'm not going to tell you yet. I'm not going to tell you what exactly you're going to be doing with this. But yeah, put that in there on low, and make sure that you do scrape this a lot. And I do mean an absolute lot. Because if you don't, you're going to have problems with, once again, you're going to have spots that don't have enough powdered sugar, because the powdered sugar helps it form its shape. No, I've been asked this a lot. No, you can't use just regular granulated sugar unless you want to be biting into grains of sugar into your nice peanut butter, chocolatey, wonderful goodness. I wouldn't want you to have to do that. So we get the powdered sugar in there, and then we start mixing, and this has to be mixed completely and thoroughly. Let's see if we can speed the mixing part along. Ironically enough, we don't need to speed the mixing part of this along, because you're there. You notice how this is actually now a very, very stiff dough, and it is stiff because, like I said, you want it to hold shape, because you're going to do several different things with this. One of them is, first, that need to be formed into balls. You can do this simply by, using a spoon and all those fun little things. But I thought, no, I have my cookie scoop out there, so I'm going to go ahead and use the cookie scooper to get the ball shape going, and then I will roll it in my hands so that we can make all of the, the basis of our buckeyes. So this part we can speed along. So let's get those going. I put mine into the refrigerator simply because I needed these to firm up quickly. Now comes the next easy part. I am using 2 packages, I do believe I used both packages, of, this is my favorite, which is the Hershey's Dark Chocolate. Now normally I would have put these in some sort of chocolate melter that I usually have, but I did not, simply because I couldn't find my chocolate melter. So that is just a mini little crock pot. It's a single serving, I guess you'd call it, crock pot, so that way I can then actually dip our chocolate balls, our peanut butter balls into there. Hang on, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So here we have them. They're back. I have a nice little skewer. All I have to do is stab the peanut butter ball, dip it into there. I think first couple of them I might have a little problem with. Once they come out, tap it off, and then drop it onto your tray. I've lined my cookie sheets with silicone mat simply because it needs it. It desperately needs it, because then they just come off easy. So then we can drop all of those on there and get the whole process going. Once again, let's speed this up so we don't have to take forever watching me do this. Once all of your peanut butter balls are dipped in there, then you're basically done. That's the cool part about this, is it is such an easy process. Now, I had some extra peanut butter left over. This is me unplugging the thing so that way I don't burn myself on the little mini crock pot. So I had some extra chocolate left over in the pot. Instead of wasting that chocolate, what I decided to do was just pour it onto the silicone mat. And what I did find by doing that is the fact that it goes really easy that way. I thought doing this was going to be way messier than what it actually was, was not messy at all. However, I will tell you this, that after it's been melted and you do this with the extra chocolate, it does melt much faster on your fingers. So like if it once it's at room temperature, it is very soft now because it has not been tempered. It's just been melted chocolate. So yeah, that's something to think about. In case you're wondering if you're going to get to see me taste these, not today, because these will be in my staycation video. They'll be quite heavily featured, and it's kind of cool. The chocolate itself won't be because, well, I ate the chocolate over several days. But yeah, so it was really good, tasted great. You can do that with your extra chocolate that you don't use for your peanut butter balls. You can also go over where the spot where you did the skewer in. You could cover that over if you really want them to look perfect. I didn't care. I think they look fine the way that they are. And then I will just refrigerate them, and then they're done. That was that easy. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, let me know down in the comments. At this time, I'd like to thank these wonderful people who are my Patreon members and my channel members. They are the ones who help keep this channel going. If you want to become part of that, because we got some really big ideas coming up soon. If you want to become part of the channel members of the Patreon family, go ahead and hit that button and it will take you to that card that will link you to that. Or you can like and share this video because that also lets the YouTube algorithm know that this is a video other people should be watching, and you'll see all these things show up in my wonderful staycation video. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope I get to see you again the next time you stop by.